Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ruben Amorim singles out Man United star after bargain transfer deal. He's the future. Ruben Amorim has been quick to praise one of his new Manchester United stars. Ruben Amorim has hailed Mazraoui as a key figure for Manchester United's future, following the player's impressive performances since his summer move from Bayern Munich. The 27-year-old Moroccan, who was brought in for an initial fee of £12.8 million, potentially rising to £17.1 million with the Dons, was one of Erik ten Hag's chosen signings, having previously worked with him at Ajax. Despite a quiet start, Mazraoui has now caught the eye of new boss Amorim, showcasing his adaptability and consistent form across various defensive roles. Mazraoui has been a standout as both a fullback and within a back three formation. His efforts have seen him named United's November Player of the Month, and he is expected to play a part in the upcoming clash with Arsenal on Wednesday. During a press conference before the Arsenal match, Amorim lavished praise on Mazraoui, saying, "He's a top player. He knows how to attack, he's very technical, he's very good defensively, and he's very good one-on-one. He's a modern player. I think he's the future of our team." When you think about him, you think we need more players like Nuss that can control the tempo. They are really, really good and comfortable with the ball. So, Nuss, I'm really happy with him. Amorim revealed an unexpected insight into Mazraoui's approach to the game. The Portuguese gaffer admitted that in training Mazraoui doesn't catch the eye, but on the pitch, it's a different story, saying, "In training I don't see him a lot, but in games he's a top player, because he understands the game." The Morocco star has made his mark this season with impressive assists against Brighton and in a standout Europa League performance against Bodo/Glimt. Mazraoui enjoyed a stellar stint under former United manager Ten Hag at Ajax, clocking up 137 appearances and clinching 3 Eredivisie crowns. His subsequent spell at Bayern saw him rack up 55 outings over 2 Bundesliga campaigns, though his time at the German powerhouse was curtailed by the arrival of New England boss Thomas Tuchel, leaving due to minimal playing opportunities. Despite this setback, Mazraoui sealed a Bundesliga triumph in the 2022-23 season and was integral to Bayern's charge to the Champions League semi-finals last term. Arsenal vs Man United prediction. Odegaard tipped to deliver against Amorim's men. Arsenal vs Manchester United betting preview. Ruben Amorim faces the toughest test of his burgeoning Manchester United tenure with a trip to Arsenal on Wednesday night, 8:15 p.m. Prime Video. This is something of a free hit for the new boss, who has enjoyed an unbeaten start to life in England with a draw against Ipswich and wins over Bodo/Glimt and Everton. Arsenal look to be Liverpool's closest competitor for the Premier League title this season and could find themselves under ample pressure when kickoff arrives. Should Liverpool beat Newcastle on Tuesday night, they will open a 12-point gap over the Gunners, who simply cannot afford to drop any points during this busy winter period. Amorim's United have improved with every game under his tutelage and will have ambitions of pushing towards the Champions League places. The clash at the Emirates Stadium should provide a good indicator of how far this group of players can go in the manager's complex 3-at-the-back formation that is perhaps better suited to a squad that possesses more energy, agility, and technical ability. Arsenal vs Man United betting tips. Odegaard is too good for United. Arsenal's prospects look completely different now. Martin Odegaard is fully integrated back into the team after missing most of the season through injury. The Norwegian playmaker scored an important penalty against West Ham on the weekend and once again set the tone with his excellent movement and passing ability. Odegaard is an attractive prospect on football betting sites to play a significant role against United, whose midfield is still getting used to Amorim's demands. Despite an increase in attacking output, United's midfield too have allowed massive gaps for the opposition to run into. We saw this in the early stages against Everton when Dwight McNeil was able to drive the Toffees forward. The quality of Arsenal's attacking players will open up plenty of opportunities for the home side. United looked vulnerable at times against Bodo/Glimt, who were able to finish their chances. So we can expect a similar story in North London, which hasn't been a happy place for the Red Devils to visit of late. Odegaard will be at the center of the creativity, ready to feed Bukayo Saka and those ahead of him, a factor backed up on Premier League betting sites. Arsenal versus Man United betting tips. Combine Saka and Casemiro for value. Saka has 3 goals and 4 assists in his last 3 matches. He is likely to be up against Diogo Dalot, whose new role at left-wing back isn't quite working in the way Amad Diallo is on the other side. Just a few weeks ago we saw Saka toy with Andy Robertson, a much better fullback than Dalot, so backing him as anytime scorer seems a worthwhile shout on betting sites that offer inviting odds. There's value to be had on Betway if you're expecting Arsenal to win in a game with multiple goals, particularly if you think United